Jesus, Bobby, you can't be serious with all this. I don't understand.
I'm serious, Pa. I'm dropping out of the force.
No, you're not dropping out of the force. My only son, I didn't raise my only son to rise through the ranks of the Boston Police Department to deputy commissioner, just to throw it all away for some bizarre dream.
It's not a dream, Pa. Don't you understand? I love sandwiches.
Enough with the sandwiches, Bobby. You wasted all my money on breads and cheeses, lettuce, tomato. Sandwiches should just be a hobby for you.
But it's not just the sandwiches, Pa. It's about jazz, too.
My son, my only son, could be commissioner of the Boston Police Department. But instead he chooses a life in sandwich jazz fusion? Fucking hell.
I'll show you, Pa. I'm gonna be a goddamn star. My pa may never have accepted me, my crazy sandwich jazz fusion dreams, but it worked out all right in the end, I guess. I mean, now I own the biggest sandwich jazz fusion empire in the country. Let me go back a bit. It wasn't an easy road. It was a winding road. It made me dizzy and it smelled an awful lot like piss. But that's Boston, baby. No one said living the American dream would be a walk in the garden. Although, one night was especially exciting during my roaring 20s. My commissioner was about to retire, and I was to be his predecessor. So, we went out to celebrate with a drink.
Here's to the future of the Boston Police Department, right here.
The future.
I tell you what, Bobby. There are only two things I love in this life. Golf, my wife. But I tell you what, I cannot be prouder of the work I've done for this department over the years. But it's just so nice to step out for a change. Retirement.
Good for you, sir. I guess the system's bastardized anyways.
Yeah, well, anyways, if you really think about it, Turkilino, what's the point in wasting the best years of your life in an institution that wants to do nothing but bite you right in the square in the ass? Well, anyways, I could not think of a better predecessor than the one, the only...
I'm quitting the force.
You what?
Listen, Commish, I am honored that you want me to be your predecessor, but we gotta face facts, boss. I'm not that guy.
You're not that guy?
I'm not that guy, pal. I've gotta pursue my dreams. You said it yourself. Why waste your life working for an institution that only wants to bite you in the ass?
Yeah, well, that's very noble of you, Turkilino. But listen, there's only enough money in the budget for one of us to leave the force. One of us has to leave and one of us has to stay on, and I'm not staying on.
I'm gonna pursue my dreams of sandwiches, of jazz.
Did you hear nothing about what I just said? I mean,
I'm gonna make Turkilinos a reality.
You are acting like a twerp, Bobby. My wife, my golf. God damn it!
Fucking hell.
I'll show you, Pa. I'm gonna be a goddamn star.
You are acting like a twerp, Bobby. My wife, my God!
I was on my way to secure my destiny once and for all. But first, I needed the space to do so. I wouldn't have settled for anything less than the finest establishment Boston could provide for my deli meats and jazz instruments. So, I went to an old friend of my mother's, a local realtor guru guy, Martino Valentino.
Bobby, it's so marvelous to meet you.
Nice to see you, Martino.
It was not amazing to see him. He was shifty, and I am 80% sure he was addicted to crack cocaine.
Come, let's take a look at the first property I'm going to show you.
Yeah, before you say anything, let me say, I am completely enamored with the place. Look at these walls, look at the lights, and this piano. Oh. You really know what Turkilino's needed, and on your first try too. You must be some kind of genius, dude. All right, I'm ready to buy. Name your price, Sugar and Spice.
This is not the place you're going to see.
What?
This is simply where we are going to meet up to go look at the other property.
But I like this place.
This place is not for sale. Come, let's go see a place that is actually in your price range.
It smelled like a McDonald's bathroom, and the aesthetic value demonstrated by the dimensions of the wall's proportions? Forget it. Believe me, the place was a shithole. Martino, this property was a shithole.
Well, what do you expect when your price range is less than $400 in Boston?
After tax.
Que imbécile.
Huh?
I said, I'm sorry you don't like this place. Bobby, if you want, we can go see a new place.
Nah, you know what, Martino? We're done. All right, I'll see you around.
Vaya con Dios.
Excuse me, can I talk to the owner, please?
What can I do for you?
I was in here earlier, and I was having a meeting with my Martino Valentino. And he made it apparent to me that I could buy this property, but then was like, nah, and tried to sell me the worst, most rat-infested property in Boston. Really made my head explode.
Oh, no, but I like your head. I think it's perfect. You have such great hair and such great eyes and marvelous bone structure. I'm so sorry you did that to you, especially because it seems like you have such great genetics.
Thanks. Anyway, I have come to demand this place. I have $400 after tax that I could offer up for this fine establishment of yours.
$400 after tax. What did you say your name was?
Bobby Turkilino.
My God, that name is so hot.
Wait, what?
Nothing. It's hot outside, but you should stay in here in the AC.
Okay, but we're trying to have a price negotiation here. I want to buy this place of yours.
Yeah, whatever. Do you have a car or a wife, potentially?
Wait, you're gonna let me buy this place for $400?
Yeah, no, I really don't give a shit, but you never answered my question. Do you have a wife?
And we've been together ever since.
It was love at first sight.
Yeah, I fell in love with the OG Turkilinos immediately. Her luscious, curvaceous structure had me so excited the moment I entered her. Oh, you meant us? Yeah, I guess that was love at first sight too. Anyway, more to the point, I'm awesome now. I mean, Turkilinos is awesome now. Just hella successful in Boston as of recent.
Yes, just check out this brand new commercial we made.
I made it.
Okay.
Enjoy. Bobby the Third, get back behind the deli and cut some cheese.
Living with chronic illness is hard, especially when everyone's constantly making jokes about it. Turkilino's literally cured my IBS. Thanks to Bobby and his killer meats and wicked tunes, my friends don't make poop jokes about me anymore.
I'm not the biggest fan of jazz, but their rendition of Lil Nas X's Industry Baby at Turkilino's is freaking lit. Their sandwiches are pretty aight too.
Turkilino's is fire. I found it when my friend Joe Barber accidentally burned down the orphanage next door. When I was overwhelmed and stressed, Turkilino's was there for me. They're smooth jazz and they're even smoother house-made butter. Absolute chef's kiss.
Turkilino's is the best place to go on dates. The food is so good, and the jazz music sets a wonderful romantic tone.
And the bathrooms are so incredibly spacious. Each stall fits approximately 2.5 people.
I'm not the biggest fan of sandwiches. Sometimes the bread is just too much, and jazz music is often a bit too loud for my taste. But I find sandwiches and jazz make an adequate combination. Turkilino's does it just right.
There you have it. 100% customer satisfaction.
We're dedicated to giving you, the customer, the best possible hoagie-eating, jazz-listening experience in all of Boston.
So come to my place, Turkilino's.
Our place.
What'd I say? There you have it. My rags to riches story. Owning Boston's biggest jazz and sandwich fusion empire? Seems like things turned out all right after all.
Of course, it's the biggest one. You're the only one dumb enough to put those two things together. You fucking dunce. Fuck you.